Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sunday night. Let's talk about the Grapevine Texas Coin Show. My time hanging out with my brother Rob finds treasure and Charlani. It was a lot of fun, my friends. Very, very cool. I want to say hello to everybody in the nest as they're getting in here. First off in the nest was Michael Hargis. Johnny T's here, Eric A, Coin Crew, Clint Third Coast, Jedi Master Deb is here as well, and Package Total, Ronald Rockamore, John Shank, DTS Coins, M4A, Yote Fan, Corey B, Flying Dutchman, Against an Army of Shadows, Greg Bean, how you doing, brother? John Jacobs, aka the Double J, is here. Doug Wagner is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Iron Jim, Tony McCumber. What's going on, my friends? His and hers coins, and MC Silver Wolf in the house. Roger Senior, Scorpio, Big Flip Coins. Adam Klein, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the nest. Very, very nice. James Rue, what it do? How you doing, my friends? Very, very cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I had a really, really awesome time. Aunt Laura's here. Getting to hang out with Robin Charlani, invited into their home and, stayed the night there. Coinosaurus Rex is here. Deep Stacker, Bill Driscoll. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. But we had a lot of fun. Opus Singer is here. Good to see you. The show was really good. Yeah, I'm back from Rob's. Because we were gonna go fishing this morning, and we decided that it was a little bit too hot. To give you an idea, right now it's 106 degrees in Norman, and down south in Texas, it's a little bit hotter in Texas than it is here. And so, it's one of those things where like, holy cow, it was just going to be, 95 degrees at like 8 a.m. kind of thing. So, we decided, what's up, Catfish Arg, Denmo? We decided that we would just forego the fishing. And last night I drove home, and I got home a little bit late in the evening. And, but man, we had so much fun. To be really, really honest, like we went to the Grapevine Texas Coin Show, Rob and myself, and we spent about about 5 hours, give or take, and we got to hang out with a couple different people from YouTube. Tina, I don't remember her last name, but Tina was there. Caribbean Coins. Nicole on YouTube. Better call somebody, brother. And Scorpio, the best fishing is at 5 a.m. But it was just one of those things where we kind of figured last night we had an awesome steak dinner. Tiberius Hitman in the nest. Good to see you, brother. So it started off like this. Friday night, I drove out or Friday afternoon, I drove out. Drickett says it's 95 in Denver. Whew, that's still warm too. So Friday, I'm driving out to Texas, and I'm on the road, and I'm in a rental car, and I'm using the GPS, and I get lost. Come to find out that the GPS hadn't been updated in the car, and where Rob lives in Frisco, Texas, they've been doing a lot of construction for the last couple of years. So I was literally driving in circles. It was telling me, turn left here, turn left here, turn left here, turn left. I felt like I was in NASCAR. And so I said to Rob, I said, look, I'm over on Highway 280 something or whatever it was. And, he says to me, well, that's a weird way to go. You using your car, or you using, your phone? I said, I'm just using the GPS in the car. He goes, oh, no. You definitely want to use your phone. So We plug in the phone. I get it. I didn't even have a Google Map on my phone. I get it all plugged in, dialed in, and I get to Rob's house about 2 minutes after the stream was normally supposed to start. We do the stream. We have a lot of fun. The NASCAR version of GPS. Go fast and turn left, says Coinosaurus Rex. So we go there. I go to his house and we hang out for a while, and we do his coin roll battle box night on his channel. Had a lot of fun at Rob's show, being a guest on there and sitting in Charlani's seat, so to speak. And that was pretty cool to hang out and be on his show, see him doing it live and in action. Rob and Charlani were generous enough to let me stay with them at their house, and I got to say a big shout out and thank you to both Rob and Charlani for their generosity and their hospitality. It was very, very cool. They have a wonderful house. Their dog Kai is an awesome dog. I really, was stoked on the whole experience. And so we do the show. We had a lot of fun with that. We found some silver. For those of you that didn't know or might have not been at the show, we found some silver, a lot of NIFCs. As a matter of fact, I saw a post a couple minutes ago that one of the boxes that we were trying to talk people into grabbing, they should have grabbed because it had silver. What's up, Compton? VT Redneck 83 in the house. How you doing, my brother? And so, we got the show done and hung out for a while, and then we went to this place called Kelly's in Dallas, and man, it was a great atmosphere, really cool people, ate some great food, and Rob and Charlani were kind enough to actually buy my dinner, and a couple people had done some super chats and whatnot. So Rob and I, we had actually I had iced tea at that time. We went home and we had wine on the show, so I couldn't really drive or anything. Charlani drove us to the restaurant. What's up, A Foot for Silver? Good to see you, brother. Good to see Silver Pose in here. Brian Phillips is here. He said, hope your trip was a blast. Thank you, brother. And Michael Hargis knows it's an optical illusion, but you look tiny sitting next to Rob. It was a great stream. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, matter of fact, Rob, where he sits, it sits up a little bit higher. And so it was kind of interesting. I looked like I was like about 4 foot tall. Yeah, J-Dog, Rob, and Charlani are awesome people. Really, really cool. A Foot for Silver. No, I don't have anything set up for an auction for tonight. I really just wanted to come in and hang out with a little bit with you guys, talk about the show, talk about my time hanging out with Rob, and then I'll do a giveaway. Matter of fact, I'm going to give away a 1965 Canadian mint set here. I'll show everybody. What's up, American Patriot? Let me show you that real quick. And this is my regular webcam, so it's not as clear as the Sony cam. We're going to give that away at the end, plus a Peppa keychain. So we went out to dinner. We had a really good time and stayed the night at Rob's. Went back. We hung out for a bit. Stayed up really late and talking to Rob and having a good time. What's up, Sir Gold? Surbinator, EMR Coins. Good to see you guys. And so we went to the show. We got up in the morning actually pretty early. I think we went to bed after midnight, but we woke up about 8:30. Hung out for a little bit. Charlani was awesome. She made us homemade chocolate muffins for breakfast. So we had some muffins for breakfast, and then we went to the show that was about 30 minutes or so from Rob's house, and we drove out to the show, and I got a lot of goodies. Johnny T, I'll share a couple things, but I'm pretty much holding on to it to do a video on it. And American Patriot, good to see you, brother. Hope you had fun at the coin show and spending time with Rob. Heck yeah. Everyone and myself want to see what you picked up at the show. Rich Fontaine says, yo. Let me see here. I got Well, those are giveaway items, so that doesn't really count. But you know what? I'm going to do something, though. Out of the giveaway items here, I'm going to pick something to add to this giveaway for tonight. Hold on here. I'm going to add a 1968 proof set to the giveaway for tonight. And good to see you, Rich Fontaine, Insane in the Membrane. Yeah. Let's see here. Eric says, I was listening to the show when Rob mentioned you singing. I glance up and you were look straight at the camera. I got a kick out of that. So we're going to add this as well. So one lucky person's going to get a couple cool items. I'll share a couple things because I'm going to make a video anyway. So let me show you some of the highlights of items that I got. Matter of fact, hold on a second here. This one here is one of my absolute favorites. This is a 1944 Walking Lib MS64 in a Rattler. This is a PCGS Rattler from back when they first started doing the grading. As you see there, Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. So that is one of the items I picked up at the show. I got my hands on some really, really good stuff. I mean, just epic coins. Matter of fact, let me show you this one right here. And I'll bust it out here because it'll be easier to see it versus trying to see it in the plastic. So those of you that collect commemoratives, this is the Oregon Trail. See, I don't have the reason I wasn't going to show much in the way of coins is because I don't have my my one camera set up right now. The Sony ZV-1 is a different format here, but this is the Oregon Trail commemorative half. And this one is a stunner. Very, very nice one. And that's another highlight of the show. But like I said, I'm going to make a video on it as well. Let's see here. Oh, this one. Here's my favorite combo, though. I'll show you guys. And these are extremely hard to find as it is, but I got a triple shot. I got 3, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of the commemorative 1950 Mexico train 5 pesos, and this one here, they're just epic. I wish, like I said, I wish I was on a different camera for you guys because that is some good stuff. Johnny T, it's cool that you asked. I don't mind showing a couple things. Didn't expect you back so soon. Nice coin, by the way, says Just W. Yeah, I was going to talk about that. So we went to the show, and like I said, we hung out with Trapper Man and Nicole on YouTube and Caribbean Coins and a couple others, and we had a great time. What's up, cousin Andrew? Here's a really nice Mexican commemorative. This one is from 1960. It's hard to find these in this kind of condition. The show itself was unbelievable. It was literally like elbow to elbow. When we first got there, you walked into the store or into the showroom, and we're kind of going like this, shuffling to get to look at stuff. And it was just unbelievable. What's up, Robert Worley? Good to see you, brother. They had coins and currency in that show that honestly, you could have gone in there with a couple $100,000 in your pocket and barely put a dent in the place. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, I saw bills that were $18,000, $20,000 a piece, and high-end proofs and stuff. I literally walked away from a lot of stuff that I wanted to buy, stuff that I wanted in my personal collection. Drickett1 says, I love Mexican silver. Me too, brother. Me too. And so we go there, and it was kind of cool. Me and Rob, we'd be looking at the same table at stuff, and there was a couple of times where I would grab something, and he's like, "Well, if you're not going to buy it, I'll buy it," and vice versa. And we kind of bartered back and forth, and it was really, really cool to hang out. I just need to find silver at melt. Yeah, good luck, Robert. That's difficult to do. You got to understand that anybody that's selling silver, selling it at melt, they're more than likely, especially now with the dip that we have going on, they're not gonna get that make that much money. And it's not that it's all about making profit. Um, it is sometimes a little bit of give and go. Thought there wasn't going to stream tonight. Rockzilla, yeah, I had said I wasn't going to do an auction. I kind of had the idea that if I got home early, which ended up happening, I wasn't sure if it was. And the only reason I came home early is we set aside Sunday morning to go fishing, and we didn't get a chance to. But I'm telling you guys, you're going to be stoked on the stuff that you see that Rob picked up. I got really lucky, and on a couple things, I want to share with you guys the incredible deal that I got on some 1970s. And this camera isn't going to do any justice. Random Nomad, I have pre-85 Libertads or pre-95 Libertads that are going to be on the next auction on Thursday. Look at that cameo going on the Kennedy. Now, this camera isn't going to do the justice that it should do for it, but the coins in this 70s set are almost all cameo. I got it for a really good price, and what was interesting is almost every single one that you could probably get Cold War nickels at melt, but that's 35% silver. Not a lot of people are looking for that, Robert Worley, there you go. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sterling, especially if you want to make your own bars or whatnot. Like the thing that I've never understood over time. What's up, Mad Stacker? What's going on? Good to see you. The thing that I don't understand is the discounting that people put into sterling silver when junk silver or constitutional silver is 90%. Sterling's 92.5%. So you're getting 2.5% more silver, and it's a little bit. It's a good silver to have in your stack. I think diversifying is definitely, yeah, more silver per ounce, Robert Worley. That's exactly what I was kind of looking for. So we get to the show. Like I said, we were doing the buddy system back and forth, and there was this one table Rob went to, and he got a really cool amount of coins that I was like, man, I missed it this much, just by that much. But I was happy for him. Really, really happy that he got that stuff. And what else? When I was at Rob's show on Friday, I won a 1944 Walker from Frank Mons. Had purchased it and sent it to me. So pretty darn cool. And the reason it has these markouts right here is because it's missing the hologram on the back, even though it's graded by NGC. So I'm going to have to end up sending that back and try to get it slabbed and see what happens. But a big shout out to Frank Mons for that. Sterling silver is antimicrobial. Yep. Very good to have in a bug out bag. What's up, Peter Bowes? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. But I've seen it where you can get sterling silver for 50 cents a gram kind of thing. Like it's interesting how sterling can be treated at a lesser value. It's not numismatic per se normally, except there are some stuff like Casa de Monedas are made out of sterling. There's a lot of British coins that are sterling. What's up, Jesse? Oh, in the house. But yeah, no, John Jacobs, somebody probably pulled that hologram off a long time ago, but nothing looks wrong with the case itself. But Rob was awesome. He stopped. Matter of fact, people were bidding on it. he stopped the bidding and restarted it so that, it could be shown that the hologram was missing. And because he couldn't guarantee that it was a true NGC coin, he re auctioned it off. Um, and I had a blast. What's up, Jeff Davis in the house, Lambo Stacker. Yep, the Grapevine Texas show. Caribbean Coin said, had a blast hanging out with the show with you and Rob. It was great to finally meet you in person. Hope to do it again in Norman. Nice, brother. Very, very cool. Let's see here. Did Flying Dutchman get a 1916D? That'd be pretty cool. So like I was saying, so we went to the show. We found a lot of good stuff. We got to hang out with a lot of good people. I feel bad that I don't remember all the names. What's up, Patsy Ruth? How you doing, my friend? But it was fun. We got to hang out. So then after the show, we went back and had lunch, drank a beer, hung out for a little bit, and we were deciding what we were going to do, if we were going to go fishing in the morning or not. And we basically came to the agreement that, what, I plan on going back in either September or November, one of those 2 months, to go back to the Grapevine show, because the Grapevine has a show, I guess, about every 4 months or something like that. It'll probably be the September time. I'm just not 100% sure yet. I have to talk to Rob and see what works out for him. But we decided we weren't going to be going fishing. And, I said, well, if I'm going to be staying the night just to wake up in the morning and drive home, it'd probably be better for me to just, we'll do dinner, we'll hang out, and then I'll drive home after dinner. And so, yeah, and a little bit cooler, a little bit easier for the fishing, Link. That's for sure. Good to see you, Link. Mad Stacker says, I think Grapevine is 4 times a year. And so it's about a 3-hour drive for me, Mad Stacker. Even though the GPS will say 2 hours and 40 minutes, that's not really what it is. It's closer to 3 hours. And I don't know, I kind of drive like a grandpa these days. So what do you say, So we hung out for a while, and Rob made some just unbelievably good tri-tip steaks, and we had broccoli, and then we had couscous with orzo, and it was something that actually was made up on the night, and it turned out to be just delicious. Hung out for a while, and then I drove back home from Texas, back to Norman, and the drive was really nice. Really, I mean, a lot of people might not know this, but when you go from Texas into Oklahoma, there's definitely a typographic, the scenery changes, but it's beautiful. Texas was nice. Rob lives in a beautiful community. It's called Frisco, Texas, and it is set up in such a way. And Rockzilla says, don't forget the family next time. Yeah, Link, the kids were super excited. Matter of fact, the little man was sleeping in the recliner waiting for me to get home because, Miss Raven said that I was coming home. John Shank, yeah, it's a long drive, brother. I love the windmills on that drive, says Caribbean Coins. Yeah. So I'm driving home last night, and for most of the ride, I left at Rob's house a little after 7 o'clock. And about 15 minutes into my drive, I had to stop and get me some gas and also get something to keep me on the road, And the scenery does change from Texas to Oklahoma. So I'm driving, and the sun finally goes down, and now I'm in pitch black freeway. I mean, it was so dark, and I got to tell you guys something. Give me 1 second here. I'm getting a message in. Rich Fontaine, no worries, man. Rich, you let me know what we'll do. I have no problem at all. We can do whatever you like. So, I'm driving pretty much most of the night, and then all of a sudden it is just pitch black. You're in the middle of, Oklahoma, and there is no lights along the freeway unless you get to, the small cities and whatnot, that are small towns, I should say. And so for a lot of the drive, and there's a lot of construction going on. So for a good amount of the drive, we had like 10-mile, 15-mile stretches where it was construction, and you couldn't turn on the brights because it was, two lanes with the construction. So I'm sitting there driving and looking down and making sure that I'm staying in the middle, watching the white line on the right. And I didn't realize until, I got to Norman how appreciative I am of highway lights along the road. And I know it would be an extremely expensive thing for Oklahoma to, go out there and put lights along the freeway, but it'd be nice. A random nomad said, "Yeah, I drove back home and went through North Texas and wish it wasn't so late because I wanted to stop and get a shirt from Hooker, Oklahoma." Oh, you want the game? Yeah, I can turn on the games. Hold on, I haven't turned on games in a long time. Let me see if it'll work here. Give me just a second here. I have to do the games for the giveaway as well, so it'll take a minute for it to pop up. Solar street lights would be nice, that's for sure. I drive across North and South Dakota at night. It's a different kind of dark. Yeah, Michael Hargis. It is that kind of dark out where I was literally, I'm going like this. I'm straining to see the road, and I'm thinking, man, this is scary. But what do you do, right? All right, so I'm looking for the the Streamlab chat bot to come up. I don't know why it's oh, I'm on StreamYard, so it does definitely take some time. Let's see here. Give me just a sec. Yeah, oh, it was beautiful out. It was literally beautiful out at night, Link. Nothing like driving along and seeing some really cool stuff. And what was kind of crazy is I saw some really gnarly roadkills out there. There was deer and armadillos and rabbits. I mean, along the whole drive, it was like, holy cow, these poor animals. Let's see here. There's a couple more. Oh, where's it at? All right, all the games are turned on so you guys can have some fun. It's been a while since I've seen any alien spaceships. Ravenhawk, brother, good to see you. I just got to work. Jack Gallman, good to see you as well, my friend. Very nice to have you in there. Yeah, the drive along the way, American Patriot, was really nice, especially during the day. Just seen a porcupine roadkill. Holy cow, Link. That's epic. Am I the only one that every time I go through construction site, it seems only a few of the workers are actually working? J-Dog, that was the thing that was frustrating. What's up, Bill Driscoll? We had a great time, brother. Good to see you, my friend. That was the thing that was frustrating, is like all this construction work going on, but no construction workers, After you drove home, Teller Highway, all dirt road potholes, you will appreciate the 71 miles, 3 mountains up the hills into the clouds. Andrew, I've been through some pretty crazy spots. I went to Costa Rica for a while, and we were in this big tour bus, and they were dodging these big giant potholes, and you're driving along cliffs that were just sheer drops with literally no guardrails or anything, And let's see here. Never see them work, but it gets done. That's for sure. Caribbean coins, yeah. Oh, that's the thing that was unbelievable. When I had the phone to go home, it took me on such a different route that was so much quicker to get to the 35. And then, yeah, once I got on the 35, I didn't need any directions. I just knew that I had to go to Norman. I had 45 plus miles or so after I got to the 35 to get home. So it was pretty cool. The Beartooth Pass is awesome, says Random Nomad. But I also got to see a lot of stuff where I can fish and, some places to visit. There's a place called Turner Falls that I want to check out. And, it's just going to be really fun. And thank you, everybody, for coming in here and hanging out and watching. We got 70 in the nest just listen to me babble about my road trip, which I appreciate every single one of you. Your guys' support, ladies and gentlemen, means the world to me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I've been able to do, like go down and hang out at the Grove Show with the one and only Rob Finds Treasure and his wife, Charlani. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched their show or gotten to know them, you really should. Two of the kindest people and just super accommodating, really, really, really cool. Heck yeah, Sergeant T. How you doing, brother? Who's ready to be the boss, says Michael. MC, we love you, brother, and we appreciate you. Best channel alive. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I love that Red River. Oh, yeah, the Red River is beautiful, Caribbean Coins. Of course, I'm driving 75 or so I kind of only got to look at it for about 10 seconds. But Silverback says I subbed to Rob as well. Nice. Boston 100. What's up? I got to meet Boston at the show as well. So that was really cool. Tina Cirque. There's Tina. I met Trina. Was it Trina or Tina that was at the thing? But Trina Cirque says, I'm new here. Welcome to the nest, my friend. Coin Crew finishes before 5, so everyone can come over here, M4 says. That's a recent thing, and I appreciate it. Take me down to the pothole city where my rim got bent and the roads are... Oh, J-Dog. Lucky James Eller, we'd listen to you chatting absolutely about nothing. We respect you too much or that much. There's a lot of love here. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So we hung out. We ate dinner. I drove home. I got home and I saw my little man on the recliner, and he had his little bottle of milk, and he was like, doing the bobbing and nodding out thing, and it was like 10:30 or so when I got home, or I think, yeah, it was sometime after 10, and his little eyes lit up and jumped out of the chair, ran over to me and gave me a hug, and then my little girl came in and saw me too, and was very, 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 very cool. I keep getting a text. Give me just a second, guys. Yeah, Rich Fontaine, you're more than welcome to do whatever you like, brother. I'm here because I heard you were giving away gold, says Link. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Got an ambulance going down my road. And that's a trip. You never see ambulances on my street because I don't live on a busy street. You'll never forget how much you missed till you're gone. Sean 951951, what's up, brother? I wish I could have bugged y'all, but not in me to be rude. Clint Third Coast, bro, I wouldn't have had a problem at all, my friend. Matter of fact, I've met plenty of people over time when I've gone around. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I need to let you know, because I forgot to say this on Rob's channel, that Silver Merchant has been really ill. And, she wanted to let all you know that she misses everybody and she hopes to be back really soon. She's been fighting being sick, and I feel really bad for her. And I'm glad that she reached out and let me know, because I'd been worried about her. From those of you that know her, she's also, she's Charlie Allridge, a really, really, really nice lady. So she should be back soon. Corey B says, I thought that ambulance was outside my place. No doubt. But yeah, guys, matter of fact, I need to turn off there we go. Now it'll just vibrate. But you know, what else was there? Trina Cirque says, sorry to hear that. Yeah, she'll be. Well, the good thing is she told me that she's starting to feel a little bit better. And, I just look forward to her being back and hanging out. She's a really nice lady. She supports Rob, she supports Seeker, Mount Stackmore and the like. And another person, guys, if you didn't know Mad Stacker in chat, Mad does content as well. Really nice guy. So check him out sometime when you get a chance. I'm trying to think of what else to say. I mean, that was kind of it. I woke up this morning. Oh, I drove out to Lake Hefner here, and we got out of the car. When we left the house, it was 80 something degrees, and we got to Lake Hefner. It was already 92 at 9 a.m. in the morning. Were there any dealers there selling the new quarter airs? No, Johnny T, I didn't see anybody doing that. There was a lot of high end dealers. Um, American Patriot, I got some really good stuff. I showed a couple things a minute ago, as a little bit of a highlight, but I plan on doing a video here probably tomorrow, maybe Tuesday at the latest, where I'm going to say, here's what I bought at Grove, but I'll show you a couple of the ones that I already highlighted for everybody. Like this one here was actually one of my absolute favorite pickups that I've ever gotten. And it's a Walker 1944 MS64 in a Rattler from PCGS. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Fontaine with a $50 super chat says, we all know Raven to be the realest and most kind-hearted guy around. I just want to say this does not mean anyone should take advantage of it. I found Raven to be a hugely positive force in my life, and he's always reciprocates what's sent his way. Wow, Rich, thank you, brother. That is a very, very nice comment, and I literally have the utmost respect for you, and for you to say that really means a lot, bro. I mean, that is just unbelievably nice. Matter of fact, I keep forgetting I'm in StreamYard. I can actually highlight that there and show that off. That means a lot, my friend. It's not often that you make friends from across the states like this, and Tony McCumber and American Patriot agree as well. There were a few times that I wanted something there at the show, and they told me the price, and I literally choked. Said Clint Third Coast. Yeah, Clint Third Coast. There was some things at that show that were unbelievable. I mean, we're talking they had some just super amazing, ultra high quality. I mean, I saw proof barber quarters, proof 3-cent pieces, like the Step Brothers movie. You're my boy, Raven. You're my boy, Blue. What's up, VRC? Victoria Roman Carter in the house. I saw some amazing stuff that you don't see very often. Like I actually saw a couple Buffalo Notes that were in unbelievable condition. Sergeant T, I was able to pick up a few blue Ikes for a great price. Nice, Sergeant. Matter of fact, a 1955 double die wheat cent. There was 1955 mint sets that were still sealed in their packages that I was really close. I'm just that close to buying one. J Dog says, I agree with Rich Fontaine with a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You rock, my friend. Matter of fact, I gotta show that one more time. This is one of the nicest things somebody's ever said. And I talked to Rich quite a bit. I talked to J Dog here and there. There's a couple people in the show that know me pretty well outside of this. I was wanting this horse blanket, and he threw out a 5-digit price at me. Yeah, I saw a 18. I think it's 1882 or something like that, and really, really cool stuff. see here, Raven has done some really cool stuff for me on here and even behind the scenes too. That's because you're a true friend, bro. You know, I literally have said it a bunch of times that I really truly appreciate my brother Rich. You know, it's truly definitely it is true. Definitely have new friends throughout the world. Hello to all my friends, says John Shank. And that's one of the things that I love the most, you know, about this stuff. I always see amazing things when I go to Coin Show. World Fair of Money is next month in Rosemont, Illinois. Oh, wow. I wonder how far is it to get up to Illinois from here? Is that like a 12-hour ride or so? I agree with Rich and J Dog. I don't know what they said, just got on, but it has to be good. James Werner. That's funny as heck, man. Oh, dude. That's a good one. That's a good one. And what else was I gonna say? Corey B, amazing how much money is at a big coin show. Well, you know what surprised me is they literally had probably 80 dealers or so in this building, and the building wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But when we first got there, it was literally arms to elbows, and in some spots I'd be looking at stuff, there's people reaching over you and around you, you know. And so in that part was funny because I'd be Raven today, Raven forever. Thank you, Peter Bose. We see any coins under the scope? Let me see if I can get it to come up. Hold on. All right. Since Rich Fontaine talked me into it, I'll show you. Here's the Walker, the Rattler. Matter of fact, to get it to be super gorgeous, you got to go this way. 1944. Look at that beauty, my friends. That is very, very, very cool. And let me turn it back this way. The impromptu. 13 hours from Oklahoma to Illinois. Ooh, I don't know if I have it in me to do it that fast to turn around, but maybe. You never know. Yeah, it was packed, and we had a lot of fun. There was a lot of great stuff. Let me show you this beautiful, beautiful. Check this out. That is the Oregon Trail that I picked up, my friends. Matter of fact, this thing is unbelievable, the condition that I got this in. It's a raw. I mean, look at that though. This is like BU. You know, I mean, you can see all of his chest muscles and everything. Yeah, I was lucky, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get rid of this one, to be honest, because I don't have one in my own collection. But this is one of the awesome coins that I picked up. Very, very cool to get it in that. Yeah. Buy it now for $1, says Johnny T. That's funny. And then I'll show you the I showed these earlier, but let me bust out here. Nope, that's not the one. Give me just a second. I'm rustling around in my bag of goodies here. And this coin here is something that would... Oh, there's another one I want to show you guys. What's up, Deborah Walls? Link says, I'll take that for $1. So this is one of the railroad coins, the 5 pesos from 1950. Oops. Look at how gorgeous this one is, guys. This one is epically nice, and I need to put my little holder in there. So this is one of the train coins I picked. This is a 1950 5 pesos, so 5 pesos. It's a commemorative, and they become really hard to get recently because what's happened is these were, oh, I'm seeing a couple things that bum me out now on this coin, but not too bad. But I see a couple little light scratches on it that I didn't catch that I before. But this is still pretty much a BU. But I ended up getting 3 of these in different grades. Got really lucky, to be honest, and I'm very, very happy. They melted these down in Mexico to make the 1968 Olympic coins that everybody sees. But what's up, Ida Herring? Rich says, you definitely know I love those so much. Good to see Ida in the house. Now, this is one that I picked up that I had done a video on one of these before. This is a Casa de Moneda from 1949. They only made 1 million of these. And John Shank, the train coin in high grades go for like $600-$700. They're pretty high price, pretty pricey. Let's see here. But this is the 1949 Casa de Moneda. And these, if you can get these in good condition, they're worth quite a bit. And then I'll show you another coin that I got without spoiling. I mean, I got a lot more stuff in the bag, honestly. But I just showing you a couple highlights, you know. It was fun watching you and Rob together. Thank you, Aya. We had a great time. We really did. Check this out. This is for the commemorative lovers out there. I got a Pilgrim $50. Just in gorgeous, gorgeous shape here. 1920. It's got some fine scratching going on it. This one might have been... No, it doesn't. I thought it did, but when you turn it, look at that cartwheeling going on. And that's the Pilgrim. Very, very nice coin to have in your $50 collection. You know, these are just a couple items that I got from Grove. And like I said, had such a wonderful time. I can't say enough good stuff about Rob and Charlani. And matter of fact, I got take down the banner. Oh, hold on. There we go. I did. You know what? I don't stream in StreamYard very often, so I'm sorry about that. I realized now you guys probably didn't see most of the coin for a while there, huh? But like I was saying, Rob and Charlani are such awesome hosts. Thank you, American Patriot. I appreciate that, brother. He said I have some good eye for coins. Are the goodies in the bag for future auctions or personal collections or both? J-Dog, it's a culmination of both. I actually used a lot of self-control at this coin show. There were things that I wanted so bad that were up for grabs, you know, of course, at the show. There was a trickle proof that was like $380 or something like that, and I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't justify getting that. You know, I really just I had to kind of stick to my guns because there's been a couple times where I pick up some stuff that I really shouldn't. But I'm gonna show you guys one more cool one here. Yeah, Caribbean coins, we definitely use self-control because Caribbean was with me and Rob for pretty much a majority of the show. You know, he hung out and watched us buy stuff and got to see the things that we like. And So I picked this up here. This is a 1896 Libertad. And this is in great condition. Boston, I don't remember the year of the 3-cent nickel, but it was a proof. And I'm telling you, to be honest, I'm still kind of kicking myself in the butt for not buying it. I also saw some unbelievable, there was some Walking Liberty proofs. There was seated proofs. There a couple Barber quarter proofs. And then saw just some of the most beautiful toned coins that were graded. I have the same problem, but it's a good deal. But this is a 8 reals that I got, and for its age to have this much detail to it still, this is a really, really nice coin. And I walked in there with a hefty bankroll, walked out on the dollar menu, says Clint Third Coast. How about showing up at Rob and Charlani's door with Miss Raven, Ravenettes, and Peppa, and telling them you can only stay for a month? Ida Herring, toned coins are actually tricky, to be honest. To get toned coins graded, you just never know, because they don't always know if it's natural toning or it's artificial. So it's hit and miss. You can send in a coin that you knew yourself that was in a folder and it toned over the years, and if it doesn't literally get what they're looking for perfect, you'll get it back questionable color. And then once that happens, you're just kind of, you're up the creek without a paddle. But if you know for sure that you had enough dealers look at them and stuff, and they say, hey, it looks like it's natural toned, and you send it in and it grades high, you're going to get a lot of money for that coin. Some coins, I saw coins there that were graded so insane that people were getting $2,000-$3,000 for a Morgan dollar that honestly would have been only like $200 at most in the state that they were in, but they were so incredibly toned that money can be added on there like there's no tomorrow. Toned is a personal preference. Blink doesn't like toning. I think if I could afford it, I'd go to a show and buy all the booths out. Crazy Catwoman, at this show, you would have needed, man, I would say there was probably about $1 million or so in there in coins, and then you got all the gold, all the old gold, the jewelry, the silver. I mean, it was just unreal how much stuff was at that show. And I mean, to give you an idea, there was bills that were $18,000 to $20,000 a piece. You had one gentleman that we walked by, literally everything that he had was 5-digit, 4 to 5 digits. So, his stuff was $8, $9, $10, $15, $20,000 a piece. The lowest price I saw on his table was like $3,500, I think, or $2,500, if I remember correctly. 1970D half that is toned and it's PCS graded that says authentic. Yeah, Compton, but that's the thing, they won't give you the a grade on it. Crazy Catwomen, I prefer natural patina, never toned by humans. There you go. I like the natural patina too. I like darker, older coins. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you another one I got here that's... Okay, so here's one. No, I'm going to hold off on that one. Yeah, he had the big boy table, and he literally didn't really say nothing. He pretty much kept his nose down. I got invited to a live online auction. The first coin I saw reserved at $70,000. Wow, Greg Bean. That's insane. That's really insane. So, I got some Irish silver. There's a couple people I know that want some Irish coins all the time, but there was one in here that I wanted to show you guys that I think it got put into a different bag. I gotta keep some of this a surprise. But I spent a good amount there. I spent about $1,500 or so, and some stuff I got super deals on. And like this here is a 1970 proof set that look at the, I don't know if the camera was going to catch it nice, but this right here is Cameo 1970. And if this ends up being a small date, which I haven't looked at yet, but say this becomes a small date, and when I send this in, you can get an insane amount of money there. I was surprised that it was so cram-packed with no police presence. Clint Third Coast, there's no milk spot. Oh, I'm stretching at 70, says Greg Bean. What's it say? I was looking at newer vintage coins, and there was a lot of milk spotted MS6970 slabs. But does that say the market about the milk spotted coinage? Sergeant T, I misread your first thing. I said, wait, there's no milk spots. I was wrong. I thought you were saying the coin that I had. I've seen with bullion silver, where they've graded it and then down the road it's become milk spotted. Here's the thing. If you were to crack it out and send it in to get it graded again, it wouldn't get the grade that it got. When they graded it, it probably had zero milk spotting going on. And somehow, over time, those will show up. I don't come across those often. Unfortunately, the ones I have are all large date. Yeah, Sea Griller, that's the thing. It's hard to come across them, but if you find it, you can be a happy person, that's for sure. I have some old silver quarters that are dark but have fingerprints in the tone. Yeah, and that happens too. Stuff happens over time. Sir Gold, I have an 1853 flowing hair scent, Cheerio scent in original packaging. Walker that you can see Lady Liberty eyes clearly and all sending in for grading. Nice, brother. It must be a nightmare for security at those shows. So many people in a tiny place. Anyone could have bad intentions. Yeah, Michael, that is true, but there were cops there. They just were being incognito. I think they were just in plain clothes, but there was security there. And it was a great, great show. I mean, I'm telling you guys, we had a lot of fun, met a lot of really cool people, and it couldn't have been any better, to be honest. I'm lucky if I go to a local coin show and have $100 to spend. Johnny T, I'll tell you that not 5 years ago, I was struggling and ended up in the hospital, or actually 4 years ago, basically. It was 5 years, a little over 5 years ago. And Texas, 30% of that show were carrying, that's for sure, Mad Stacker. I had $12 in my bank account, Johnny. And I've worked really hard. My wife worked really hard to get where we are, and it's one of those things where it's rough sometimes in life, but you really kind of just learn from things. Like I literally learned from my mistakes and changed them, and have made a big swing in my life to where now, and especially because of YouTube and the people that support the channel, that I'm able to do things that I used to not be able to do, one show I went to, the guy I bought from was in uniform. Yep. Brian Phillips, they do show up in uniform. I had to go hit the ATM across the street and was sketchy while walking back. Clint Third Coast, yeah, that's always an uneasy feeling when you're getting a big amount of money out of the ATM. It's kind of one of those things that, wait a second. And yeah, It was Trina that I met yesterday. Yeah, I actually was carrying, and nobody knew I had mine on me. So, that's the thing. You don't wave your gun around, so to speak. It's a concealed uh, thing that you do, and you can do that in Oklahoma. You can do that in Texas, because they're both constitutional carry states. And I really honestly think that in a state like Texas, it makes a big difference when people just kind of generally know that you have stuff. I have a friend that's better off. He always buys gold coins. I still enjoy the shows and stay within my budget. Johnny T, and that's a good thing. That's where you need to be. Oh, Trina says, nope, not me. Maybe another one. I think it was Tina then. Now I feel bad. Oh, man. I mess up names from time to time. I got a blue Ike with a fingerprint. Seems to be more common than it. Oh, just W? In the blue Ikes, they're very notorious for having fingerprints on them, because those were uncirculated coins, so they were handled. If it was a proof coin, it'd be pretty surprising. But with a blue Ike, you kind of have to understand that you're going to run the risk of seeing that. That's why I try to check every blue Ike before I buy them. And, well, I don't know what else to say, guys. Brad Zerlin says the owner of my shop carries in the shop. Kuya says lived in Texas for many years. Alabama seems to have far more people carrying. There you go. Let's see here. If you in Alabama, you go to a bar and they ask if you're carrying. If not, they give you one. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, Sir Gold says I have 2 blue Ikes on the way that are blazing. Nice, brother. Makes you wonder if you could run the print on the person that the print belonged to. Wouldn't that be crazy? You could find a way to get the print done through like the FBI or something, and you find out that it was, somebody that maybe was related to your family or something. Would be pretty neat. So you got, let's see here. Someone asked what causes milk spotting. So Dricket one, there's a couple theories about it. One is that it's when the coins are first made and they clean the coins, that the cleanser that they're using before they send it out, which is funny how they clean coins, when they send it out, it has reactions to it. Another people say that it's an issue in the way that the metal is annulled. But I've also seen coins be perfectly nice, silver bullion, and somebody hold it in their hand and the moisture get to it. And the moisture is what interacts with the cleaning product, I think. And then you get the milk spot to come out. But I've also seen, like we talked about earlier, where J-Dog, had said that somebody had asked about slab coins that have milk spots, and that is because they didn't do something right, and there could have been some moisture that got in there before. Perplexed Mind says, I agree with Robin. I just saw a story on this. They didn't wash it all off, and it got pressed into the coin, but the world may never know. Yep, the oils in your hand definitely interact with coins quite a bit. But that's the thing, like you'll see me handle coins, even BU coins, with my fingers on, because I hold them by the edges. That's how I had done coins since I was a little kid. I know there's a group of people in the community that really gets upset about not having gloves and whatnot. But when you send in your coins to PCGS, and NGC, they're handling your coins without gloves, just so people know that that's what happens. Milk spots is caused by raising by eating your breakfast too close to them, Raven. Ah, that's funny. Um, I've gotten coins that were nice, spot free when I bought them, but it was winter and they had them wrapped tightly, keeping them warm. I opened the package, it steamed up on the coin. I've seen that happen too. I really have. You know, it's interesting to see what had happened to coins. I'm not a milk fan spotter. J Dog says not a fan of milk spotted coins. Neither am I, brother. As a matter of fact, I've bought coins, and people have seen this in the streams when we do auctions. That I bought the coin, and I was gonna auction it. Got home, and all of a sudden, boom! There's a milk spot that I didn't see, and I'll give the coin away or the silver ounce or whatever it is, simply because I don't want to misrepresent a coin that at one point was, literally looked perfect, and the next point you're like, really? This is messed up. Let's see here. Clint says was one dealer that sketched me out there in Grapevine was opening up raw coins and staple holders and handling. Yeah, I've seen a couple guys do that. Matter of fact, I've seen a guy do that with a really nice coin, and he pulled it out too fast, and the staple caught the coin and put a scratch on it, literally destroying the value instantly. So you got to be very, very, very careful, EMR says, though, I'll take milk spotted generics at the right price all day. That makes sense. I mean, there's nothing wrong. You still have value for that. Joey says, I have some maple leafs that were perfect a few years ago when I bought them, placed them in coin cases, and they milk spotted all the same year, 2017. Link, Raven, thank you for taking the time to let us get some Raven time. I like doing these, I like doing these a lot. I had to send 10 2-ounce queen bees back to Bold because they were all milky. Oh, from time to time, I like having a chance to sit down and talk with you guys face to face, Ladies and gentlemen, holy smokes. Rich Fontaine with another $50 super chat says, I've tried many channels along the way. Ravenhawk is where I've settled. He just never changes and doesn't use anyone, and I'll support this channel as long as it stays the same. Thank you, brother. That is, you know me. It doesn't matter how big I get. I am not going to be a different person. You gotta remember your roots. You gotta know where you came from. You gotta respect that. And like I said before, I've been, a person that had no money in the bank, and I've been in a time in my life where I've had money, and it doesn't pay to treat people poorly or use people or manipulate or treat them in a way that you don't want to be treated yourself. Our time on this planet is very limited, and it's one of those things that of course I'm a man, I'm a human like everybody else, and I've made my mistakes in my life, and I want to make sure that I leave YouTube when I finally pass on and I'm no longer doing this or whatnot, that eventually I helped enough people and made a difference in somebody's life. That way I know I'm doing what I set out to do. If you go way, way back to the beginning of my channel, matter of fact, I used to do a lot of coin roll hunts because I wanted to teach people that you could actually hustle and do well. I started my channel literally with $200 and a cell phone and my home computer, which I had already owned the computer. I already owned the cell phone, and the $200 was something that I saved up and put aside, to say, okay, I'm going to start this venture. Thank you, Corey B. Yeah, Raven, you have brought some awesome people into the nest as well. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Nova Sky says, I got 27 rolls of 90% dimes, 2 quarter rolls, and 3 rolls of half walkers and Benjis, all at face. Wow. Wow, Nova Sky. That is awesome. Sheepdog 111, informative live. I only interact with ancients, but I've enjoyed this stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Sheepdog. That is very, very nice of you to say. 39's Filthy, got your package yesterday. So glad I found your channel. Thank you, brother. I'm glad you enjoy it. What's up, Harley Babe? How you doing? I've been way back. Just saying, I've watched everything here. Raven has been upgraded, but never changed. Yeah, we trying my best, my friend. Trying my best. Crazy Catwoman. Doing anything positive that leaves a good thing behind is always good. Yes, ma'am. I agree. Never forget where you came from. That's a true statement, brother. And Sheepdog 111, I really do appreciate when somebody that normally doesn't interact actually interacts. What's up, Ramon Martinez? Welcome to the nest. Victoria says, been friends with Raven a long time. Started out rocky, but all great now. And here's the thing. You can't make everybody happy. And you can't always be friends with everybody. But if a person is around you and understands that you are consistently the same person no matter what happens, it's a big deal. Because staying true to yourself, being who you are, is one of the ways that you can do well as a channel. I don't do clickbait stuff. I don't get into, major drama. There's been 1 or 2 times that, I've had an issue. Somebody faked their death on the channel, and that really freaked me out. And, but for the most part, I just stay in my own lane, do my own thing. I hang out with Rob and Seeker for Mount Stackmore. But, Mustang Dave says, I don't have any milk spots yet either. I was cleaned properly when I was minted. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. Let's see here. As you get older, you realize there's justice in this world, karma, if you will. If you do good, you'll be rewarded. If you do evil, it'll come back and haunt you. And you know what? That's true. And like I said before, I'm literally just like anybody else. I'm a person. We all make our mistakes, and as long as we learn from what we've done, the things that we've messed up in our lives, and you repent, if you have a chance to go to that person, even that maybe you did wrong, and make it better, you cannot. I've seen what it does firsthand. It is an amazing feeling when you can do that. Link says, Raven and Rich Fontaine is an awesome dude and does amazing things for the people on the channel. Rich Fontaine does a lot of cool stuff for everybody, Yeah, Victoria Roman Carter, that happened a while back. I think it's almost a year ago. And it's pretty crazy that it happened. CM Silver says, glad you made it back. Hope you had fun at the show. Thank you, brother. Let's see here. Ramon says, I live in Central Texas, and I went to my local coin show here in Central Texas. It's not really a big show, but it was enjoyable. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. There was something up here that I wanted to... let's see here. John Shank, I started a tow truck business with $5,000 for 7 years. Then you know what hit the fan. No, not that big a deal. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You guys, most of you here know me that I was literally in quarantine for almost 2 years, and without the YouTube coin community, and of course my wife being able to go and do stuff, but without you guys and being able to do live streams and hang out with you, I literally don't think I would have gotten through it. I think at some point I would have gotten severe cabin fever and just kind of been like, what the heck? Harley Babe, Did I get your email with address and info? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Harley Babe. Yes, and I actually think your giveaway might have gotten mailed out already, even because we only do giveaway mail outs twice a month, and that's strictly because we pay out of pocket for those, and so the end of stream giveaways, those are bigger. They weigh quite a bit. They cost a bit more to ship. And so we do those twice a month. And I think you got lucky and we're part of the time that we do that. And let's see here. Mad Stacker says, confess to God for forgiveness, confess to each other for healing. That's what the Bible says. And I don't get into religion and stuff, but that is pretty cool. Harley Babe, we, depending on the size of it, will do insurance, but we don't normally send out tracking for giveaways. What's up, Treasure Charger? And only strictly because they're a giveaway item, is free. It was something you won, but I think Harley was somebody bought something for her and gifted it to her. So I might be, if I'm remembering correctly, we do a lot of mail outs. We do mail outs every Tuesday or Wednesday of the week. It just depends on how busy everything is. But here's the thing, Harley Babe, you will definitely get your stuff. Matter of fact, we're going to be switching to a new system here soon. We're going to buy a digital printer for the labels and do the labels from home. And Treasure Charger is charging into the stream. That's funny. So all the PayPal stuff that goes out will go well. Clint Third Coast, if you did a member chat, oh yeah, in StreamYard it doesn't tell me. So here, Clint Third Coast says, I agree with Rich and just want to thank you, Raven, for all you do and taking the time to just come hang out and share with us. Such a genuine person. Thank you, Clint Third Coast. I appreciate that. When I use StreamYard doesn't let the member chat pop up. I had to jump over actually to YouTube to be able to click on it, and I'm glad it was still up there so I could address that for you, Clint. Very, very, very cool. Brad Zerlin, printing your own labels is so easy. Yes, sir. I watched Rob do it, When Raven walks into the post office, it's like Norm from Cheers. Oh man. Yeah, we the bug zapper's working again. But and yeah, anytime somebody does a member chat, it doesn't let me see it on StreamYard. But I like StreamYard because it lets you highlight people's comments and stuff, I'm literally packing right now using my label printer. It's a lifesaver. Yeah, I was watching Rob do it at his house. And I told Miss Raven, I said, not only are you going to save money, because from what he said, you save like 50 cents to $1 for each thing you ship out using your own labels. The time, it's literally versus, Miss Raven and I hand print everything. It takes time to put everybody's name and addresses. Well, when you do it the way that Rob does it and Seeker does it and Mad Stacker does it, it literally, you can click on a person's name. You already have all your default information. It prints it out. And the label printer is a heat printer. So it burns in the thing, And yeah, I'm telling you, Mad Stacker, we're getting that here probably in the next couple of days. And I told Miss Raven it's going to save her unbelievable amounts of time. Plus, it pays for itself, Link says, "Is Raven tech savvy?" I'm dangerous. I know just enough to get me in trouble with computers and stuff. It's really cool. Some of the things that people don't realize, and I've been able to do is do pretty well with OBS and other systems that somebody else has initially taught me. Like Seeker showed me a lot of stuff on OBS, and there's been times where I've been like literally couldn't start a show and freaking out. The Seeker walked me through, and then down the road when I was having issues and I couldn't get Seeker to help me because he was busy or doing something at the same time, I went through OBS and was literally able to change things. in my own system. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys. So I think right now it might be about time to wrap it up, and we'll do a giveaway. And Sir Gold says, half the time I can't even remember my password. I use a standard printer and it works just fine, even on paper and packaging tape over it. Saves a lot of time when you get to the post office, no more standing in line. Yeah, Roger, you can check them in, but I was talking to Rob, and for the higher price stuff, stuff that's a little bit more pricey, you want to still stand in line and get it scanned in. Good eye for coins, and I'm happy, says Bill Driscoll. Thank you, brother. Tall Paul, I am not doing an auction tonight, my friend. Just came in to talk to everybody. To help Miss Raven on shipping stuff, Greg Bean with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate you, brother. That is awesome. Catwoman wants to learn how to use StreamYard, but not until she can see. But J-Dog's not tech savvy. And so let's do the giveaway, everybody. A big shout out again. Thank you to Greg Bean. Thank you to Rich Fontaine for the multiple super chats. You're awesome, brothers. And thank you for everybody for just being here and hanging out and listening to me talk. I mean, honestly, to have almost 100 people in here, we have 110 likes, that is awesome for just hanging out and let me talk at everybody. So this is what's up, Thomas Allen? Good to see you, brother. Right here is what I'm giving out. I'm giving a Peppa keychain. I'm giving a 1968 proof set. And I'm giving away a 1965 Canadian mint set as well. That's going to go to one person. And just to say thank you guys, I always like giving something away. It's just how I am. All right, so let me set up the giveaway real quick. It's only going to be a 2-minute timer. And get over there and giveaway. And this is, we'll just call it EOS giveaway with a 2-minute timer. Good luck, everybody. I'll try to see if I can get your names in on this one. I don't think I have it set up for this. You know what we'll do? We'll go to the auction layout. That way we can, there we go. Everybody, now you can see your names getting in for the giveaway. And again, a big shout out and thank you to everybody. Thank you for all the mods being here that are here hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Good to see Des Logic and Yoke Fan and Sean, Michael Hargis, Brian Phillips, Rich Fontaine, Silver Mountain, Seagirl or Stacker, Mustang Dave, Peter Bose was here, CM Silver was here, Victoria Roman Carter, M482 Master, Big Flip Coin said, great stream, Raven. Thank you, Big Flip. I appreciate you, brother. Good to just chat and have fun as a community. Yeah. And I plan on doing this about once every 2 months, basically, where we'll cancel a auction and just hang out with one another and talk. I think it's a nice to have a little bit of a break, because honestly, and I've said this many times before, I don't do this all to just make profit. Yes, of course, it is to make something, but it's not to squeeze every last dollar, out of the community. I love giving back. Flying Dutchman, you rock, brother. Sean 951, I missed the nest when I was on vacation. Well, that's awesome of you to say, brother. That is very cool. I like the BS session, says Link. Cody Amon says, you rock, brother. And you rock as well, my friend. So like I said, we'll be doing these, maybe once every couple months. Clint Third Coast with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Clint. You rock, brother. That is very kind of you, my friend. All right, let's see where we're at. Silverback said, yeah, this was fun. Thank you. All right, let's see who the winner chicken dinner is in 3, 2, 1. Kansas Stacker. You're the lucky winner, my friend. Oh, Brad Zerlin, thank you for reminding me. Yes, tomorrow, 7 p.m. I was thinking about you at the grocery store today when they made an announcement and ended with "Have a nice day." Thank you, Sea Griller. Tomorrow night, Silver Seekers channel, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be Mount Stackmore, and we have a guest. Keith from Coin Crew will be on with us tomorrow night over at Seekers channel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Good to see Silver Stanger here. All right, Coyote Whacker, Flying Dutchman, you guys all rock. J-Dog, thank you for your help today, and much love to everybody. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another, and we'll see you real soon. I almost said rocking with Raven. Raven Hot Coins, have a great day.